in particular.
Here's Dan Bongino. The emerging position on Fox is that the FBI is so intrinsically untrustworthy that you can't believe the documents marked top secret, TSI photographed in the filing are actually classified.
If I am the FBI and I'm the Department of Justice and I'm so confident that the president was so egregious, we had to storm the gates after waiting for 3 weeks and 3 days with this warrant. If I'm so confident, I'd welcome the special master. Get me out of it.
Yeah.
You check it out. But that's the picture we're looking at right now.
Yeah, I love the pictures they're showing there, too, top secret covers. Top secret covers are covers. And you're assuming, by the way, taking the, again, a lot of it's blacked out, redacted. I'm not stupid. But here's the point here. You know, I dealt with a lot of classified material in the Secret Service, too, like motorcade routes. And then, Brian, I've got news for you. After the motorcade route is run and 100,000 people saw the motorcade route, it's not classified anymore. I'm not telling you those documents aren't classified because I'm not a leftist media loser who jumps to conclusions. I'm simply telling you, jumping to the conclusion and assuming the FBI's story and the DOJ that it is classified is equally dumb. Not to mention there's precedent here, right? We deal with legal precedent. There's a 2012 case everybody conveniently leaves out, Judge Amy Berman Jackson, in a Clinton case where he allegedly had classified documents, where Judge Jackson said the president has the sole discretion, that's a quote, to manage his own record.
Wait, but he was the president. Wait, come on, dude. He was literally still the president. What? Like, Trump is not the president. What is happening right now? He was the president, dude. What the fuck? Donald Trump, can someone explain to Dan Bongino Donald Trump is no longer the president? Can someone explain that? Am I misunderstanding what he's saying?
Because I'm not a leftist media loser who jumps to conclusions. I'm simply telling you, jumping to the conclusion and assuming the FBI's story and the DOJ that it is classified is equally dumb. Not to mention there's precedent here, right? We deal with legal precedent. There's a 2012 case everybody conveniently leaves out, Judge Amy Berman Jackson, in a Clinton case where he allegedly had classified documents, where Judge Jackson said the president has the sole discretion, that's a quote, to manage his own records.
Yes. When you are the president, technically you do have discretion. Technically you can go. Am I misunderstanding what he's saying? He said 2012, Clinton wasn't president in 2012. He was talking about a Bill Clinton case in 2012. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about then. Oh, this is the new Republican talking point. Here it is. Throw him in jail. Throw Bill Clinton's 700-year-old ass in jail, too. I'm so down. Presidential records found right in Clinton's drawer. Judge's ruling gives precedent to the Trump team. A 2012 court case denying access to White House audio tapes kept in former President Bill Clinton's sock drawer after he left office could help the Trump legal team in his battle to retrieve its records that the FBI seized from Mar-a-Lago this month. The 10-year-old court ruling, issued by U.S. District Court Judge Amy Berman Jackson, rejected arguments by a conservative watchdog group that sought access to dozens of tapes recorded by Mr. Clinton and historian Taylor Branch during his administration. Judge Jackson ruled that the tapes belonged to Mr. Clinton, even though the discussions included a broad range of presidential matters. The court ruled that the National Archives and Records Administration had no power to seize control of them because Mr. Clinton had used his authority under the Presidential Records Act to declare the recordings. Wait. But he did. He said that they're... Wait, so he did this while he was president and followed the procedure. A thing that Trump didn't do. And they're probably not the same level of like top secret classification, I would suspect. Wait, what? This is an entirely separate... This is like an entirely separate case. Like, if Trump had done this, there would be no case to be had here. By the way, Washington Times is a right-wing operation, obviously. I'm just trying to figure out what the right-wing reactionary take is here. Also, there's varying degrees of classification. I don't think, maybe I'm wrong, and if I am wrong, then, you know, lock his ass up too. I'm down to fucking throw Bill Clinton in the prison, in a federal prison. Straight up. Okay, yeah, this is fire. I love that. I am totally on board with locking Bill Clinton and locking Bill Clinton up. Even fucking Hillary Clinton. Clinton wasn't president in 2012. Yeah, I know that. I know Clinton wasn't president in 2012. What do you mean? No, but it says here that he used his authority under the Presidential Records Act to declare the recordings part of his personal records. Like, he already did that. Did that while he was president, I suspect. And they weren't classified docs. They were literally private combos between him and his biographer. Yes. Everything the president touches is technically, has like some level of classification. You can't just, for example, if you write something with a Sharpie on a piece of paper as the president, there is a specific way of archiving that information and then also throwing that information and like burning it. You know what I mean? Like, everything the president touches is technically super, super classified, right? But there is a declassification process that you can go through if you want to keep some mementos from your time as president. Former presidents have done this, okay? There's also a separate archive that you can take some of your personal information and put in, okay? Obama did this. That's what Donald Trump was talking about. And Bill Clinton did this as well. None of which, and I mean none of which, is going to be the actual people that they're using on the ground, like highly, highly top secret classified information. Like, you can't just like take the nuclear football with you, if I'm not mistaken. And even if Bill Clinton did that, throw him in jail. Hey man, I'm on board with that. If Bill Clinton actually stole nuclear secrets and didn't actually declassify it, even though this seems like he did, he went through the proper channels, throw him in jail. I'm on board. Presidential feces is even classified. There was an incident with George W. Bush where the Secret Service has to retrieve some caca from a public restroom. Everything the president does is classified, yes, because, you know, it's a national security concern. If somehow they figure out which one is George W. Bush's caca, they can turn around and you know, figure out his dietary habits, you know, whatever. Yeah, if they know what he eats, it's easier to poison him. The Clinton case could impact the pending court battle over dozens of boxes in the record. The tug of war began as a quest by the National Archives and then the Justice Department to take control of the material. They claim the documents are presidential records, some of them classified in top secret and not personal records. Oh, you buried the lead there, Washington Times. That's crazy. Hey, Washington Times, I wonder why you did that. I wonder why you mentioned this thing right at the end of the article that completely diminishes the severity of what you are saying in the fucking title itself. Like, how are you going to contradict exactly what you said up here? What it highlights is that under the law, the Justice Department's prior legal positions, if Clinton had the tapes, they are presumably personal. Tom Fitton, president of Judicial Watch, told the Washington Times. His group filed an unsuccessful lawsuit seeking the Clinton recordings. Huh. Yeah, except it seems like Bill Clinton followed the protocol. That's great. Let's see what the rest of this
and to
is.
say what's personal and what's not. That's really funny how that's left out of all of the analysis. And everybody, even some friends of mine on the network, just say, hey, it's classified. And you know that how? Oh, so you're just assuming, because again, the FBI, the pee-pee tape FBI told you that. So you're just assuming. You don't actually know any of that. And by the way, you ignore that it's a...
He said pee-pee head.
discretion to leave it on. One more thing about
PP tape. Not PP head, sorry. PP tape FBI. That's awesome. That's fire. Thank you, Dan Bongino, once again providing us wonderful content.